welcome to episode 2 of Ben's Digital Diary. It's been 3 months since the first episode. I said it wrong, by the way. I said it was December, but it was actually recorded in January, so I said the date wrong. But a lot has changed in the last 3 months. My estimate was I would make £500 in January. That was my estimate. I was 100% right. I made £500. Then in February I made £500 again, and in March I made £1,000, and then now it's April right now. It's the 13th of April 2022, and I'm making about £2,000 per month right now. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's hard to know exactly how much I'm making because a part of it is like one-time contract type thing, but I think possibly it could turn into something more long-term. So my first client was a guy called Zeus. I haven't done his videos in a while. I used to do his live streams, but then he stopped live streaming. But he's gonna start live streaming again, he says. So yeah, I'll probably do his videos again. I'm working for Jackson Stack still. That's going really well. The channel is at about 2.1k subs right now, I think, maybe a bit more. We're doing really well. And then he has a friend called Austin Dunham, which is a fitness influencer and red pill dating coach. He contacted me and he asked me to edit his course for him. So we both agreed on a price. I don't want to say what the price is for privacy reasons, but yeah, that's cool because I'm editing for a guy with over 1 million subscribers on YouTube. So that's pretty good. Regarding Southeast Asia, my plans have changed a little bit. I'm not planning on going to Bangkok, Thailand. I'm planning on going to the Philippines. The reason for this is because the visa and the immigration process in Thailand is a little bit more difficult. I just heard it was more annoying, and that you could go there and get a tourist visa and then do like COVID extensions, but I heard that was going to be difficult, so I just thought maybe it's not like the best idea, because I'm still planning on going to Thailand, but only if I could get the elite visa, which is about £13,000 right now. So I'm thinking of going to the Philippines as like a stepping stone. The immigration process is easy, I heard. Apparently you just pay like $50 or like £35 or something per month. And they say you just walk in and it's easy, apparently, is what they say. Apparently it's a lot easier than Thailand, and the English proficiency is a lot more. I think it's like 93% English proficiency in the Philippines, but then Thailand is like 49% or something. So I'm going to use Philippines as a stepping stone to Thailand. I still want to go Thailand because the infrastructure is good, and I think it's probably better than the Philippines overall. But I don't want to go unless I get an elite visa. So I'm thinking about going Philippines for about 2 years maybe. Save up for an elite visa, so save up 13,000. And then I'll probably get an elite visa to Thailand, because I think it's just better overall, the infrastructure and such. So how I'm making my money right now is I'm working for Jackson Stacked, of course. I edit his videos, I get a payment from that. Jack and I both started a looks maxing service, so I get a percentage cut off that as well. I started that today or yesterday. We've got 11 orders so far. So we put it as $25 per order. We got 11, so that's $275. That's pretty good in like one day. Obviously it's gonna peak on the first day because like it's exciting, the hype. No one's got a rating before. Like once someone's got a rating, they're probably most likely not to do it again. But yeah, that's really good. 11 orders in one day. I could see myself making, I don't know, I could see myself probably making like 500 a month from like the looks maxing service. So that's like good. So yeah, I'm making about 2,000 a month right now, something about that, and that's good. That's good because Philippines, my cost of living is about £700 per month, so I'm making triple my living cost. Yeah, a lot has changed in the last 3 months. Because I just started out doing this thinking like, you know, I left college. I worked in a store for a few days for work experience, hated it. So I hated college, hated work. I didn't know what else to do. So then I just thought, you know, I just want to start an online income and then like move country. So I had a friend, I'm still friends with him, of course, called Road to Less Travelled. Matt Wilkie is his name. He like made videos on the Philippines and stuff like that. And then I spoke to him one day. I was like, you got any advice on making an online income? And then we was just like typing to each other on his Discord, and I was saying that I've got experience with editing, and he was like, you know, try that out. I'm like, okay, tried it out. Then I like instantly got Zoice as a client. I found him when he was 2k subs, and he went from 2k subs to 20k subs in 3 weeks. So that's like pretty impressive. So I was like kind of lucky for having him as my first client. I think he's at like 35,000 subs now. And then there's a YouTuber called First Man, and then I checked like his comments, and there was a guy called Jackson Stacks. So then I checked out his YouTube channel, and he made black pill content, which is surprising because he's like this muscular, good looking guy. And I'm like, that's strange, this guy's good looking, why is he making incel content? Well, not incel content, but black pill content. And then so then I watched his videos, thought it was really interesting, watched probably half of all his videos. Then I messaged him, I said, are you looking for an editor? And he was like, yeah. Started working for him, and then he's my best client so far. Then from him I got Austin Dunham. Dunham about 3 days ago. So it's like, it's that domino effect. Wow, look at that. Oh, I can't zoom in. Yeah, it's incredible, really. Making like 2,000 a month right now. So I'm making about double what my parents make. It's just good. My plans for the future, when I go to the Philippines, I want to teach people how to make money online. So like how I did it, I'll probably sell a course on like how to start freelancing. I want to do a lot of podcasts. It's like I want to interview other expats. The goal of the channel is to get people making an online income and then moving to Southeast Asia. That's my goal. The reason why I think Southeast Asia is so good and making an online income is so good is because you can get a lot better quality of life for a lot cheaper. For example, the apartment I'm looking at in Cebu City Business Park, I've got a rooftop pool, I've got a really nice bedroom, kitchen, it's got its own gym, all of that for £300 per month. That's incredible, you know. I think the lifestyle there is just better than anywhere in the world, really. Even if you're not ambitious, just make an online business, really simple online business. Move to Southeast Asia and then just enjoy your life. Obviously, people have friends, family, career that they don't want to leave behind. But if you're not, if you don't mind and you want to try something new, I definitely think Southeast Asia is probably one of the best places to be right now. And especially, I think making an online income is really easy. It's not been hard. I'm making like 2,000 a month, probably equivalent to like what a teacher would make. I'm making about the average salary in England. I'm making it online. It's not hard, it's easy. Is it reliable? That's your choice. Your choice. Like, you choose if it's reliable or not, because you're relying on yourself. So with Jackson Stats, today we had he's going to coach me on like looks maxing, and he's going to put me in his videos. I'm going to start documenting it on my YouTube channel as well. I think that will definitely promote my channel. Because of the black pill community, and I was black pilled, so I do understand this. A lot of them would probably want to see max. And then my channel is all about making money online, moving to Southeast Asia. So I think Jackson Stats and my YouTube channel have some connection. I think we can share audience. So I think it's a great idea that I'm going to be his first coaching client. We said it's going to be about 6 months, like bi-weekly coaching calls for about 6 months. I'm rated like a 4. I completely agree with that, but he says I'm like a 4. I'm probably going to get a rating by Wheat Waffles. I'll maybe do that today. Definitely a 4. And he thinks I could become a 6 in 6 months. That's the goal. So sub 5 to high tier normie. With the content I want to make, I want to use a lot of references from other channels. For example, with First Man, he talks about the male advantage, life setup. I want to make a video on how to obtain an early male advantage by going to Southeast Asia. So basically, in Southeast Asia, because everything is cheaper, you can live like a millionaire on not much money at all. So it's like you're living like the baller lifestyle without putting in the work. And I think it's like a cheat code. Southeast Asia, or like any third world country really, developing country, it's almost like cheat codes. You can live as if you was a millionaire for like not much money at all. So I think a great path, one good path that you can take in life is to make an online income and move to Southeast Asia. Great path. You can take any path you want, like it doesn't matter. Like I talked to my brother, he's an accountant, real estate investor. He works as pizza delivery part-time. In my opinion, that's boring. An accountant, pizza delivery, invests all his money into property. To me, that sounds terribly boring. Even if you make millions doing that, what's the point? You know, that's not the life setup I want. Like to him, he likes that. He says he enjoys it. Great path then, if he enjoys it. But I honestly think making an online income and going to Southeast Asia is a very good path, and I think a lot of people could enjoy it. Obviously, there is some hurdles that you have to be willing to jump over to do that. For example, you have to be willing to adapt to a different culture. You have to be willing to sacrifice some things, such as family, friends, your career. You have to leave that behind. But I think, in my opinion, it's worth it. Now, with my channel that I'm going to make, my plan is I want to make content as soon as possible, probably tomorrow. I want my first content to be the Looks Maxing service by Jackson Stack. Not service, sorry, coaching by Jackson Stack. That's probably going to be my first videos. I'm going to document me like putting on skincare, gaining weight, putting on muscle, proper haircuts, etc. And then I want to start making content talking about the Philippines, like the early male advantage, life setup in Southeast Asia, stuff like that. And then as soon as I go to the Philippines, I'm planning on going mid-June. I got vaccinated for my first dose yesterday. I have to wait 8 weeks to get second dose, so mid-June. And then I'm gonna probably leave. As soon as I get my second dose, I'm probably gonna leave. So I'll arrive in the Philippines mid-June, hopefully. I'm going to set up interviews with the top Southeast Asia YouTubers like Brett Dev, Every Man Has a Story, Rike, Philippines Info Channel maybe, if he does interviews. All these top guys. And I think I could gain 5,000 subscribers in the first month of being in the Philippines. So in July, I think I'll have 5,000 subscribers. I'll also get subscribers from Jackson Stacks as well. I think they're interested in like watching a C-Maxer, 20-year-old, 19-year-old C-Maxing. I think they'll find that interesting. I think the people who interview me, like Every Man Has a Story, I think maybe their audience might find it interesting because most of them are retirees. Most of them are above the age of 50. So maybe they might find it interesting seeing a young person, 20 years old, 19 years old, moving in Southeast Asia. I'm planning at the start to monetize quite a lot. I want to have a course ready. A free ebook that I can funnel with. So get an email listing, stuff like that. I want a public Discord, which is going to be Ben's Young Achievers. And then I'm going to have a private networking Discord, which will be connected through Patreon. So you have to be a Patreon member to access that exclusive Discord where people can network and talk about ways to make money online. So it's just a networking Discord. I'm planning on live streaming every week where people donate maybe like £20. Then I look at their YouTube channel for about 5-10 minutes, look at like what they're doing wrong, what they're doing right, how they can improve. Anything that I can see is wrong, like just give them advice on their like thumbnails, their video topics, what niche they should get into, all that stuff. I'll also be doing podcast interviews, live streams every week as well. I want to interview other expats, interview anyone who I think will give like an interesting story that's related to like being an expat or making money online, or maybe self-improvement or like business. Anyone who's got like an interesting story. So, you know, every man has a story, a bit like that. I'll try to make content a bit like that, podcasts a bit like that. So I want to do live streaming, judging people's YouTube channels, then live stream podcast interviews. So I'll be streaming twice a week. Then I want to make content on why you should move to Southeast Asia, how to make money online. I'll be doing vlogs. I want to show off Southeast Asia lifestyle. So I want to show off my rooftop pool, show off the beaches, stuff like that. I want to motivate people to make an online business and move to Southeast Asia. I want my channel to be motivating for people. I will provide knowledge as well, but I'm thinking not too much. I don't want my channel to be a guide on how to make money online. Yes, I will make videos on it, but I want it mainly to be, look guys, here's my rooftop pool, here's my lifestyle, here's this, is that. Is it interesting? Like, if you're interested, buy my course on how to make money online, pretty much. I want it to be a lifestyle YouTube channel. Not Mike Thurston level. Maybe eventually I could like do like a Mike Thurston type level, but now I just want to motivate people to go Southeast Asia. That's what I want my business to be. And then I want to monetize that. So yeah, that seems about it. Today is 13th of April 2022. Clients right now is Zoyce, Jackson Stacks. I'm editing Austin Dunham's course. I've got a lot of potential clients. Tomorrow, a client said he'll make a video tomorrow for me to edit. Let's see if that works out. Yeah, about 4x my income. My goals are to make 10,000 a month by the end of 2023. That's a stretch. That's I can do it. If I'm making about 2,000 a month, maybe 3,000 a month, depending on what you consider, like, just depends what happens really. But yeah, I'm right now I'm making between 2,000 and 3,000 a month right now. I started this business 4 months ago. I think it's reasonable by the end of 2023 that I can make 10,000 a month from my own business, from my YouTube channel. I think that's quite reasonable. So I'm 19 right now. In 2023 I'll probably be about 21. It's pretty good. 6 figures at 21. I have other aspirations. So I want to do like the Southeast Asia lifestyle business, talk about how to make money online. And the more courses I sell, the more money I make from that, from the channel, the cooler stuff I'll do. I don't think I'll invest in property, or I don't think I'll invest in any of those things. I want to invest back in the YouTube channel. So all the money I make, I want to do like crazy stuff. I want to hire like a yacht, for example, like rooftop parties, Mike Thurston level stuff. When I start making like good money, like for example 5,000 a month plus, then I'll start doing some cool Mike Thurston, similar to Mike Thurston level content. Then I might do that for a couple of years, and if I like making like really good money, I've always wanted to start a clothing brand and modeling agency. I like to do that, like have like my own watch. I think I'll call it like BW, which is my initials, like BW watch, BW clothing. I want to make a smart casual clothing brand, or maybe just and smart. So I want to make like suits and like smart casual clothes, like watches, stuff like that. David Gandy, very similar to David Gandy. David Gandy has been my idol, and he motivates me more than anyone. David Gandy's brilliant. I would love to look like him. I love to be like him. He's definitely motivated me through everything. I idolize him. But yeah, that's everything. Sorry that it took 3 months to make another update, but a lot of good things have happened. So yep, that's episode 2, 13th of April 2022. Goodbye.